Welcome to your Capricorn horoscopes for the week of the 17th through the 23rd of March, which has a lot going on by itself, right? We're kicking off the week with St. Patrick's Day. We're moving into spring this week. I mean, that's just a lot already, right? But it's all really good and really fun stuff. We have no planet in Capricorn this week. Focus is on relationships. Ceres continues to be influencing that. And Ceres is known as the Great Mother. She's all about being a nurturer, a caretaker. You guys kind of invented this in many ways. Most Capricorns that I know are very nurturing towards other people. I mean, granted, there's always exceptions to those rules. But the truth of the matter is, with this nurturing focus being on relationships, this is not about nurturing yourself. It's about spreading that nurturing ability to other people, but specifically to those people that seem to need it the most, which generally tend to be those people that get on your nerves more than anybody else because you just don't see eye to eye. Capricorns have a very black and white way of dealing with things. There's the right way, and then everything else is the wrong way. And when you're faced with somebody who doesn't see things, they see things in a very gray area, or maybe they see things with all of the colors. It doesn't always match up. And it may seem to you like they are creating challenges for themselves over and over again, but that's probably because there's a reason for that. A little bit of nurturing goes a long way. And we're not talking about enabling. That's a completely different thing. Okay. Nurturing and enabling are two completely different things. We're talking about giving somebody something that they need in order to help them use that as a tool to become more successful for themselves. Enabling is continuing to do something for somebody because they're either manipulating you to do it or because you feel so guilt-ridden that you are not allowing them to do it themselves. And that, of course, is not good for you and it's not good for them. Nurturing is a completely different concept. And we're not, and relationships need to be nurtured. All relationships need to be nurtured in some way, which means we need to be present, unfortunately, for those relationships. Now, one thing that I do know about Capricorns is they're very driven, professionally driven, money driven, driven to success in some way. And that makes it very difficult to find the time to nurture those relationships. And you can still be driven towards success and you can still be driven towards your goals, but you can also find time and balance out some of your day into nurturing those relationships. Because if you're not putting that kind of energy into your relationships, you're not getting it back either. And while you may think that you don't need it, everybody does to a certain extent. It definitely helps out. So this is a win-win for everybody, for you, for them, for your goals and your success. It means that there's less guilt of, coming from you in terms of not being able to spend time with these people. It just eliminates a lot of problems that don't need to be there. And that's really, I feel, the bottom line for that. The other thing that I'm picking up very strongly is just because we're focused on relationships and nurturing those relationships does not mean that we want to eliminate the nurturing of self either. I feel that when there's a healthy balance there, you nurture others and yourself at the same time. So you're not sacrificing. Again, enabling is not the same. You don't enable somebody and then get enabled back. It doesn't work like that. So, but with nurturing, it does. As you're nurturing others, you're nurturing yourself at the same time, and possibly, quite possibly, setting aside some time for self-nurturing also, which we all need, even Capricorns. So that's what I have for you guys this week. If you love your horoscopes, do consider sending a tip or donation to my coffee link in the description. I would really appreciate that. You guys are awesome. Also, check out my website. I'm posting a link directly to the calendar so that you can check out all the cool stuff that's coming up. on the calendar here pretty quick, which will be on the calendar by the time this video is launched. So you don't want to miss that. I'm Melissa Bruce, Heavy Metal Psychic, and I will see you guys next week. And in the meantime, you guys make it a great week. Not just a productive week, not just a successful week, but a nurturing week as well. I'll see you guys next week. Make it a great one.